So, hey, so I was talking to one of my customers, and I was telling him, I said, do you ever have one of those aha moments? He goes, yeah. And were you stupid and you realized something you didn't realize before? Well, I was telling him about yesterday and how I felt like I can't believe that a person who's studying about food can't realize how important food is to conditions like mine. And how, I can start playing with my diet to see, and basically eliminating a bunch of stuff from it to see what it is that's really causing a lot of the inflammation. I'm incorporating, green drinks, turmeric drinks, and a fruit, kind of a super fruit drink into my system again. Not Organifi, but I wanted to try these out before I jump back into that to see if this is something my body needs. It doesn't taste as great, but sometimes you just need to swallow. But I think my body needs some of it because it's like it doesn't suck as bad. Not really sure. But he said something, and for a split second it just kind of struck me, and I wasn't able to tell him how what I wanted to say. But he said sometimes life just throws you into really bad situations, and I'm like, why would life throw you into a bad situation? So if you study the Bible at all or go to church or anything, you can see how pressure is designed to be a good thing. And whether it weeds out the weak or whatever, but it's designed to make a person who they are. I mean, you put enough pressure, coal turns into a diamond. And that analogy and everything. But it was like maybe God puts maybe life, you're put into a certain situation to release a pressure to create who you're going to be. And it is how you react to that pressure that determines the life you'll lead. Everyone's like, well, I don't understand destiny, because if you screw up and you screw up and you screw up, you still get the promised land. No. How can you have a destiny and free will at the same time? I always wondered that question. Well, for that purpose, he puts you in a position, whether he puts you he has you born in a certain family because of DNA and everything like that creates you. Because he says the hair on your head is numbered, so he knows the hair is on your head, right? So, so you have that, and within that family construct, there's pressures. Well, how you handle those determines what other pressures that lead to what you do. Hence, free will. You can go down the left road or the right road. There's still going to be an equal amount of pressure, just in different ways. And whether you take the long road or the short road to wherever you're bound to go leads, because each road will lead to a certain destination if you allow the pressure to mold and shape you into the person that he wants you to be. But if you just constantly give into it and say it's too hard and quit, you're still going to get down a certain road, but you're not going to get... It's going to take longer, because eventually you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean? So if you give up and you give up and you give up and you give up and you give up, you're just spiraling down a cavern, and eventually you're going to say, you know what? I don't want to die. And you're going to reach out, you're going to grab a branch. Now, depending on if you grab that branch at 20 versus 80, determines what your life was like. It determines it determines between why me, why do I have to suffer, versus why me, why do I get this pleasure, I don't know. Like, it was just one of those thoughts where it just came about all of a sudden. It's like glass half full, half empty thing. And I've always seen the glasses half empty because I was always that why me person. Well, why does this have to happen to me? Why is this situation happening? I could never understand the people that say that something's happening for me. And then I got with Kurt, and it's like, that's all I see, is why is this happening for me? Yeah, I have that moment where it's like, why do I have to live this way? And sometimes the moment lasts a while. Like, this whole skin thing's got me, because it's like, let's take partial use of your hands. I guarantee you, if you lose an appendage, if you lose it later in life, it sucks. And it's not that I've lost it, it's just I've lost the ability to do certain things. It's like you break your arm at 20, it sucks, but you manage. You break your arm at 40, it's a little bit harder. And then the healing process takes a lot longer, there's a lot more to it. That's why the older you get, if you fall, it's a bad thing. And when you're young and you're hearing about a 60-year-old that fell, just stumbled, and you hear everyone that's older goes, "Oh my God, is she okay?" And when you're young, 20, you're like, "What do you mean she's okay? She just stumbled. I don't understand the big deal." Recovery time's a whole lot more. They have to do a whole lot more. You might not recover. There's so many issues to it. I don't know. I mean, sorry. Long shifts at work, and I'm really tired. But I just kind of wanted to hop on here and, I don't know, tease your mind a little bit, get you to think that maybe whatever you're going through, good, bad, or indifferent, that you got to try to put a positive spin on it. And I'm not saying that that's easy. But if you can look hard enough, like those old school hidden picture games, or the ones where you had to stare at it for 30 minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes, and you could see a picture in it. It was kind of funny. When I was a kid, I never could. I don't know whether if I didn't have the imagination there, or if it was there, or if it was just, kind of fugazi. I don't, I never saw the image. I never think I let my mind wander like that. Like, I couldn't let go. I'm not really sure. But if you look hard enough at a problem and let your mind kind of go, you can see where there's a positive spin on it. I mean, technically, you could pretty much put a positive spin on almost anything. I think that's why I'll be damned if that's where Christians get it. Like, true faith-believing 80-year-old women who could look at anything and see the positivity in this. You don't see them cry because they cry inside their own homes, but while they're out and about, they can see the positivity in it. You have moments of doubt, you have moments of, oh my God, why? And then that's clearly mended by, let me see why this is the way it is. And I really didn't mean this to be a preachy sermon, but I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, if you can't see anything positive in any of the bad shit or the annoying shit or the pressures of life, it can lead you really down a dark tunnel. But if you start looking at the good in every situation, and I mean every single solitary situation, now, I'm not saying don't feel bad, don't be hurt, don't get scared, don't get angry, don't lash out. I'm saying that when the emotion passes, when it finally can get past wherever you are, look behind the emotion and look to see what it could be. Because I'm sorry if I don't believe that things just happen. Random acts of kindness are still acts of kindness because they want to either feel good about themselves or help someone out. It's not random. It's kind of like when they say when you're depressed, help someone else out. When you're down, help someone else. Get out of your own head, help someone else. Because eventually you'll forget about whatever it is bringing you down. It's like exercising to alleviate stress. If you go the other way, it's like eating chocolate when you feel down. You just want to feel better. There's a reason to it. You're not just craving it to crave it, you know. You're craving it for a reason. It's either giving you something in the past or it's something that you need. So, those are my ramblings for the week. Not sure if I'll do one Friday. I just really want you to think, because I look at my hands as a kick in the pants. Whether I get comfortable in what I'm doing, whether I'm not chasing my dream fast enough, it's God kicking me in the pants saying, you know what? You wanted to do this. You need to do this. You get lackadaisical. I'm going to make it hurt so damn bad that you can't think of anything else but doing something else. You know? It's kind of like those who think, well, why'd you get sick? Well, it was a virus. Maybe it's literally your body's thing shutting down for a minute going, I need to rest. I need to stop. I need to take a break. Why did someone else get sick? Maybe you needed to spend time with them. Maybe you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing and checking on people, you know? Just things like that. No. You have a good one. Love you.